Alright, what's up everybody? So today we are on part 3, I guess, of the redoing the interior of the old 73 C20 here. And we're just going for a little preliminary drive before we do all the sound deadening and stuff. So we got a little decibel meter here. We'll do that in a second when we're driving down the road. And the only thing in here is the seat. The dash is in, obviously. But for making anything quiet, we have the seat and we have like a rubber little floor mat. So we haven't done any pour 15ing of the metal. We haven't done any installation of the KILMAT yet. We haven't done anything. There's no carpet, nothing. It's actually less than when I got the truck, so it might be more pronounced than what you would see if your truck already had some rubber mat or carpet in it. But this is about worst case scenario what we're going to be looking at here. So without me talking, driving at about, we'll get up to 45 here. 1 second. Okay, we're up around 45. I know it looks like 50, but the speedometer is a little bit off. So 2,000 RPMs at about 45. And I'm gonna stop talking here for a second, let the decibel meter go down. Looks like between 80 and 82 decibels. It's kind of bouncing. Obviously when I talk, that pops it up quite a bit, but that's because I have to talk pretty loud over how loud it is in the truck. So we just drive here for a minute, still going about the same speed, same RPM. Here's kind of a baseline idle. I hope you guys can see that. Show about 65 just here idling. Again, I don't know if you can read that, but another thing that I wanted to, that I'm hoping the stuff helps out with is this. 130 degrees, you know, kind of all the way around. A little cooler back here, but pretty much right up here, right where the transmission is, sitting at 130, and 130 is getting where you can't touch it. So, you know, we got the exhaust, the headers are kind of here on the side. Ooh, that's 140 up there. Yeah, that's about where the headers would be. All right, so we got this all sprayed down. We wiped the metal prep on, 415 metal prep, as you saw. Let it sit for 15-20 minutes, sprayed it off, so now we're gonna let it dry. And I think in the meantime, we've already kind of cleaned this off, get all the dirt and stuff, but I think I'm going to prep this, and I'm gonna pour 15 this as well, not the ball hitch, that'd be kind of silly, but I gotta get that tag off so I can do behind it, and then I'll just pop rivet it back on after. But we're gonna do this bumper all in black too. I think that'll look pretty good. We got Kaylin here doing the sound deadening. I am going to take this out. I'm gonna get that radio out and start looking at some wiring stuff for the turn signals. That's what all this is for. This switch is broken and you got to take the steering wheel off, and I don't really want to do that. So we're going to make our own switch where that radio is, get rid of that. And also try and get this working. We're just doing a bunch of interior stuff today, trying to get everything working. I've got the switch here for the fan so we can control the speed of it, but I'm just plugging away a little stuff to make it more comfortable to drive in. Okay, so Kayla's making good headway over here on the sound dampener. She's got most of it done. Probably. Can you grab me another piece? Yeah, here in a second. Probably a couple more pieces here, and then that'll be good for the day until we get these floors pour 15'd. As you can see, when I got a little carried away, took the entire dash pad out. I wish I had a new one so I could just change it now, but that's not gonna happen. We got the HVAC controls here, really gross. So we're gonna get this cleaned up, hopefully get it working again. And I got a new switch for right here. I got a new switch to control the fan speed. And then the radio's still in there. We gotta get that torn out. And I think my little turn signal panel is gonna go right there where the radio was. So making good progress. All right, so we've been working here on stuff for the truck. Kayla finished up the KILMAT back here. Pretty good. Once we get all the seals and stuff in, we can finish up the KILMAT, but this will definitely help for now. We've got the radio out. As you can see, the radio is gone. This is where my little switch panel is gonna go. And I've got a decent little setup going for that. This is good. We've changed out this switch, so that works now. This always worked, but we lubed it up a little bit. This one was completely seized up, but it's going good now. So yeah, we're making some good progress. We just gotta get the wiring taken care of on this thing. So it's gonna be kind of like hazards. It's gonna be like a hazard switch. This is gonna be turn signals. This will all be reversible once we pull the wheel off, and we can change out the switch in there. But you know, for now, this is gonna be what we go with. So I think, as you guys can see right here, this wire, we got the wire coming from our little adapter. This will come from the turn signal relay to this switch here. So depending on which direction you hit it, will turn the flashes on. And then this wire will go to this side of this switch. So when this four-way switch is off, basically the turn signal switch will be on, and when you turn the hazard switch on, it will go to this. So you get this power right here, and it will go across both these terminals, and it will go to both turn signals. So one more terminal, and then we should be able to put this in the truck and wire it up. All right, so we got the little panel installed here. As you can see, I don't have a relay for the hazards yet. We turn the key on, go left. You can hear it clicking away. Kind of bright. Yep, 1, 2. Back here, we got that one flashing, and a little tester here. This is our trailer wiring. So we even got the left, it says LT right on it, the left one flashing. So now we can go and swap to the right. Okay, still clicking away. Obviously there's the right flashing, right is flashing. Right is flashing, and now the right one's flashing. So there we go, wiring's done. Alright, so I know I said I was going to wait until the next video to do all the rest of the floor, but I decided to just go ahead. We got the Pour 15 laid down. I know it kind of looks like I missed a spot, but that's just reflection there. As you can see, this is all painted. I got all the way up in here in the track, all the way basically past where the rust stopped. You can see this side's all done too. All the way up there where the rust was. All the way back where we patched it, and again all the way up to where the rust stops. So give this a couple days to dry, throw down more KILMAT, get Kayla to come out and help with that. She really enjoyed helping putting this stuff down, and then we'll go for a drive. So I probably won't show putting the rest of the KILMAT in because you guys have seen it, but we will be putting the rest of the KILMAT in before the next drive. Alright, so we got all the sound deadening in. I just got this little mat I kind of got from the junkyard, the little rubber mat, so I'm not digging into the floor mat before we get carpet. Got the seat cover on, and got the sound thing on. The only thing I don't have in here right now is the dash. I don't know if that's really going to affect the sound of everything, but we'll see. So we're just going to go for a quick little drive down this way, kind of same way we went before, and then we'll make a run to the parts store. But I'm gonna let some of these cars go real quick. Second. So I actually put a thing on the transmission that I thought was going to make it better, but it's a bit worse. So this is about 40 or 45, I think, just over 50 on the gauge there. Oh, we have a lot of wind noise. Hold on. Decibel meter is actually showing a little bit higher, but I think it actually sounds a little bit quieter in here. Yeah, it's not too bad actually right now. Still louder than I want it to be, but we do still have this door panel off. Like I said, we have the dash off. There's no seals around the windows, so I'm sure all of that's contributing. But for now, I'm going to say this is a success. I'll go ahead and turn around here. You can hear that door banging. I don't know if that's door pins or the striker or what, but something making a bang there. Let's get back up on here on the road. It's actually reading lower while accelerating. Okay, so now we're at about 45. Let's see now that we're not driving into the wind. It's a bit quieter. Still some rattles and bangs, and I think that's keeping the decibel meter up. Anyways, it feels a lot quieter in here. Honestly, it really does. Once we get the windows, seals, doors, everything tightened up, I think it's gonna be pretty nice. So that's gonna wrap it up for this episode of Will's Builds. Thanks for watching, and until next time, just keep building.